Hey, this is Barry Canada from L3 Success and LunchtimeRecordings.com, and this is episode number 28. It's Friday here in the ROK, and we're going to kick this off with a quick video clip for the topic that we're going to be discussing today, and that's we're talking about practice. Yeah, we're talking about practice. Listen up.
We're in here talking about practice. We're talking about practice. We're talking about practice. We're talking about practice, man. We're talking about practice. I know it's important. I do. I honestly do. But we're talking about practice, man. What are we talking about? Practice? We're talking about practice, man. We're talking about practice. We're talking about practice. We're talking about practice, man. But we talking about practice right now. We talking about practice. But we talking about practice, man. We talking about practice.
Alan, is it possible, though, that from where he's coming from, if you practiced, not you would be better, but your teammates would be better?
How the hell can I make my teammates better by practicing?
Okay, now I can kind of understand, I guess, where Allen Iverson is coming from here. And I just think that Allen, at that time, maybe didn't trust the players. You know, he didn't think that the players that he had on his team were any good, because pretty much anytime that you practice, especially when in a team sport, you start practicing with one another, you start to learn each other's tendencies, it's going to make you gel together as a team. It's going to make you better. So, his statements like, how am I going to be able to make my players or my teammates better by practicing? Yeah, you can. You can. An example is Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen. Okay, when they won all those championships, when Scottie Pippen first came into the league, he wasn't that great. He wasn't that great of a player. But Scottie Pippen started training with Michael Jordan, and they started to learn one another, their tendencies and all that good stuff. And it's together, Scottie became better. The team became better. That's the same with any type of team sport. Peyton Manning, for instance, and his wide receivers, if he didn't practice with them, he'd never have the right timing. He would probably never throw a touchdown, That's just what practice does for you. And so in this particular episode, and we're talking about practice, we're talking about what I brought to you a couple of days ago, learning a new skill, developing a new skill. In order to develop a new skill, you have to practice, okay? And the thing that we learned a couple of days ago is that it no longer takes 10,000 hours to learn something new. You can do that now in 20 hours. And I've gone through the first chapter of the book so far. I'm going to continue to read that over the weekend and get those nuggets from that and actually put it into action as I attempt to learn some new skills. I know one thing I want to do is play the guitar.
Known to my friends as hard fingers. See, that's because back in 1947, I once played the guitar for over 36 hours straight, for no reason at all. That's right. I wrote a song about it, like the kid, here it go. I play guitar for 36 hours.
That is one thing, down the road that I'm going to try to do using this 20-hour method. And the same with you. You download the books, $10, $15, depending on which version you get, and put it to action, learn a new skill today. The only thing that would keep you from doing that is the wrong mindset. And when we talk about the wrong mindset, we're talking about a fixed mindset. And a lot of people, including myself in the past, had that fixed mindset where I didn't believe that I could learn anymore. I thought I had reached my capacity. I thought that maybe I wasn't smart enough to learn anything else. But that's the wrong mindset, because your brain is continuously taking in information and processing information, and you're continuously learning something. You just have to do it. You have to actually try to learn something, because your brain's always going to work there. We're not even using the total capacity, not even close to anywhere near the total capacity of how our brain operates. And that's because we're living in that fixed mindset. But if you're living in the growth mindset, you understand that practice, practice, practice is what's going to allow your brain to take in this information. It's going to allow your brain to keep operating and functioning and learning and growing. And that's what the growth mindset is all about. And that's what you need to understand, not to be in a fixed mindset where you believe that your brain and you have learned everything that you've learned, I guess, for your life. But you need to be in the growth mindset where you understand that even at 99, 100 years old, your brain is still working. It still has the capability to take in information, process it, and perfect a skill if you continue to practice and make it better. The major barrier to skill acquisition isn't intellectual. It's actually emotional. Okay, so that means that you can acquire new skills, and that it goes back to the mindset. You can acquire new skills if you actually, believe that it's possible for you to do that. So, and I'm going to tell you that this book right here, I've read the first chapter and I'm already enjoying this thing, and I know that at the end of it, I'm going to be able to do things I never thought that I could do, and the same for you. And so that's my message for you today. Practice, practice, practice. Download the book. Get your 20 hours in, learn to play poker. That's something else I want to do. I want to play poker, not for the gambling aspect of it, but I just want to learn how to play poker. I want to learn to play guitar. I want to learn how to surf, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, but yeah, and so can you. Whatever you want to do, whatever skill you thought that you couldn't do, it's possible, and you can do it in 20 hours. And that's the fascinating thing about it, is that it doesn't take your whole entire lifetime to learn these things. You can learn them in 20 hours, and then you can just perfect that skill as you go on down the road. Initially, it's going to be learning the skill enough to be good at it, and then you get to the point where you're actually, exceptional. You're perfect. You're not perfect, but you're better at it. I mean, you're an expert. Tiger Woods, has been learning to play golf since he was, 2 or 3 years old. Okay. He has that 10,000 hours, or he had that 10,000 hours at a very young age.
This is Eldrick Tiger Woods, and Eldrick is an accomplished golfer. He wins tournaments on a regular basis and has shot close to par on 18-hole courses. Incredibly, Tiger here is only 5 years old.
On the tee, we have the 9 o'clock starting group, the youngest contestant ever. He's 5 years old, Eldrick Tiger Woods.
On a golf course, Tiger has the kind of poise and confidence that would be the envy of most golfers 10 times his age. His knowledge of the game is truly amazing.
If you have 10,000 hours to spend on learning a skill, then by means go ahead and do that. But if you're like me and you're in my age bracket and you just, you need to get these things done like right away, this is the perfect tool. So download it. I'm not making anything from it other than the satisfaction in knowing that I was able to help you reach your fullest potential. This is Barry, Canada. I hope you enjoyed this episode. We're approaching the 30th episode this weekend. There'll be a party, big celebration here in my household, because that is the milestone I haven't been able to reach in my whole entire business career, which is I'm excited about. I'm ecstatic. I can't wait until we get to the 30th day, because after that 30th day, the new milestone kicks in. 60 days, 90 days, 180 days, 365 days of lunchtime recordings. And I'm excited about bringing you each and every episode. So I appreciate your support. Enjoy your weekend. Be blessed. This is Barry, Canada from L3 Success and LunchtimeRecordings.com. Take care and God bless.